What is going on, YouTube? We back at it again. Some more action. Gotta bring the football to your face, and we're here again here in the United Sim Football Association. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're going to keep the games rocking and rolling as always. Don't go anywhere. We got a great lineup of football this week, and we're going to start out in the East Coast here as the New Jersey Battalion is going to take on the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Two teams needing a victory here to try to stay in the contest to make the playoffs, and it's a big game for both of these teams. New Jersey has yet to win a game. Tampa Bay, I believe they're in the same boat as well. They both need the W, obviously. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes down. We got everything ready to go for the most part. Zaire Augustus versus DJ Church, two quarterbacks looking to step their games up, you know what I'm saying? So we have everything ready to go. On my side, I'm going to go ahead and get that play game button, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling. Best of luck to both of these teams, as it looks like we are underway, and it looks like New Jersey is going to start out with the football here, taking this one past the 20, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff here, pushing forward and goes nowhere. Actually gets a yard. It's off hustle. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up. Shotgun set coming up here. Going to pass it, looking right side, and going to be caught by Bandy at the 40. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 here for New Jersey. 2 plays into the drive. Going to be passing it again. Looks left side and caught. Hangs on to it. Going to make it 2nd and 7. X-Pac there with the tackle. I believe he made $15 million off of this offseason. He said he's ready to go. Here comes Zaire, handoff again. Max Prime cutting past the 45. That's about it. 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz, and it gets home. There goes Joannis Sims for the sack. First one of the week. Perfectly timed middle linebacker blitz right between the crease. And it looks like Dolph Hustle didn't step up. They probably should have got him a little bit closer to that line. Probably would have gave some time, but the Tampa Bay offense will come onto the field soon. We'll see Assassin Moon send this one away. It's going inside the 10. It's going to be returned, taking it past the 15, and that's really about it. And I'll put Tampa Bay here on the field. DJ Church missed the whole last season. He's looking to get everything going. Here comes Wilson to the 20-yard line, picking up 4. Passing it here, looking, goes right side and going to be caught. There goes Blake Grant there with his first catch of the game, picking up 12. First and 10 coming up here. Gonna pass it, looking for a man. Gonna step up and toss it deep and gonna be deflected. Great job there from number 20, Kyshawn Williams. Right step by step towards Kai Coco. Gonna make it 2nd and 10. Gonna be passing it here. Looks left side and gonna be caught. Turn it up. Stays in bounds. There goes Blake. Past the 30. Here comes Tampa Bay turning up a little bit, trying to get something cooking. They have the offensive talent, honestly, to hold up against anybody. They got a great halfback. They got 3 great wide receivers on the team. It's just a matter of DJ Church is able to line them up and dot it up. But they are inside the 30 now. Going to pass it again. Looking left side towards Coco, and it's a bucket. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Typhoon was with them on that post route, but that corner route, he got torched. And that's going to put Tampa up. The board kick is up and good. Took down the gate so you can see the ball go through the uprights a little bit. That's a little bit of the update that I did for the new mod. Is already up in the Discord, so make sure you check that out, put that on. Adding a few other things a little bit later on. Working on some more uniforms and stuff like that. Going to post them around in their respective chats, see if that's what they want to do. Seven to nothing is your score. 7 minutes left in the first. We still got a game to go on tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. Going to be interesting to see. And we're back into the mix. Huntington Beach and Toronto is going to be tonight. It's going to be a fun game, I'm sure. We're going to see a kneel down, and that's going to start New Jersey at the 25-yard line. Let's go ahead and get into it. As they're going to go with the delayed handoff. There goes Dolph rumbling to about the 27. Make that to 28. 2nd and 7. Going to be stretching this right side, finding a crease, rumbling past one player, and still running. There goes Dolph past the 45. And he's going to bust a big carry there to the right side. Dolph Hustle, one of my favorite players in the league. Plays with a lot of heart. Doesn't get all the wins, obviously, but you know he puts his effort 100% of the time. 100% of the time. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Pistol formation. They got Dolph back there. No, it's Max Prime. Going to look left side short. Is going to be caught close to midfield. A gain of 3. Made some slight adjustments to the sliders before this week. It's nothing that's going to break the game by any means. It's more so to combat the drops a little bit. It's been a little higher than I expected. As we're going to see, Zaire going to throw a dot to the right side. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Want to increase that completion percentage up just a little bit more. And yeah, the numbers are up a little bit, but just add a little bit more realism. Can't be having all these crazy drops and stuff like that. It's still going to be drops, obviously, but got to be a way to like balance it out just a little bit. And I think with this particular change, I'm not touching the accuracy or the wide receiver catching anymore this season. Should be interested to see how it goes down as always. At the end of the day, the best team gonna win that game. You know what I'm saying? As we're gonna see a penalty there by New Jersey. Gonna be stretching this one. Left side is gonna be turning up to get maybe a yard. That's really about it. 3rd and 14 coming up in New Jersey. Potentially could lose this drive here if they can't get 14 yards or more. A balanced offense so far, 10 plays, half and half on the runs. Going to pass this left side. Is going to be caught, and that's going to rumble them inside the 40. Jordan Johnson not with the burst to get the remaining yardage. He got 10 out of 14. That's going to set up 4th and 5. We'll see if they go for the field goal here. Probably end up putting it away. And they do have their punt team on. And looks like Assassin Moon is going to send it deep to the left side. Is going to go in the end zone. Yes, it will. And that's going to put Tampa back on the field at the 20. 7-0 to score. First quarter, grinding down. Going to be passing it again. Looking for a man to pocket perfect. The pass, not so much. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Gonna pass it here. Looks left side, is gonna be caught. There goes Branch picking up 4. Zachariah Branch, the former New Jersey Battalion. I didn't even say that. He's going up against his former team. I already know Ryan Bandy and Branch, they're gonna hug it up after the game, swap jerseys, all the good stuff. Branch want to show out with this new team here. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Going to look to launch this deep in the middle of the field and going to be deflected, as that pass looked like it was underthrown there by Church, and the defense of New Jersey swats it down. Going to send this one away. Going to be returnable inside the 25. Is going to be a return here, taking it up past the 35, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa on defense. Zaire Augustus there. Going to be a handoff to Dolph, and he's going to rumble forward for about 5. Got met at the line of scrimmage and still found some yards on it. That's why he's one of my favorite players to watch. He never seems to go backwards. Passing it again, looking for a man, steps around defense, throws on the run, gonna be caught, and it's gonna be the big homie, Spider Webb, picking up 12. Great pass there off the run, there by Zaire Augustus. Going to send a blitz. It almost gets home, but they're going to throw the Max Prime, who's going to turn up, pick up about 3. Good job to avoid the blitz there to get something, because Tampa is sending the heat. Going to pass it again. Protection's perfect. Pass on point. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. That's going to be the end of quarter number 1, folks. Don't go anywhere. Throw your 2s up. Let's go ahead and get back into it, folks. Shotgun set, passing it here, looking for a man, spinning around, trying to avoid jump pass, and just going to throw that one away. 2nd and 10. Shotgun set, passing it, going to be a handoff in a big hole. There goes Dolph, hustle inside the 20. Picking up a big gain there. 1st and 10 coming. New Jersey on the move. Looking to make something happen. Passing it here, looking for a man right side and caught. There goes Ryan Bandy. Picking it up, a 2nd and 4. Shotgun set. They're going to pass it again. Looks left side and going to be incomplete as he couldn't hang on through contact. See, it's not like they don't happen. They're going to still happen in regards to those knockouts right there. But it really depends on the angle, where the defensive player is, how hard the catch is, the catching ratings. It's a lot of things that go into that factor. So can't be stagnant here. Looking left side and caught and incomplete out of the hands of Bandy. Almost went towards X-Pac, but Tampa Bay is going to get the stop here. It's 4th and 4. From the right hash, here comes Assassin Moon. Kick is up, and the kick will be good. And New Jersey will strike the first with their first points of the week. Still got a game here. 7-3 is your score. And we'll see how Tampa Bay responds. 10.5 minutes left in the second.
We gotta be big time now. Let's be smart. Let's play ball. They can't stop. Let's do it. It's just time, baby. Let's do what we do every day.
Sending this one away. Tampa Bay getting the football here as they kneel it down. DJ Church back on, ready to make something happen here. Already has a touchdown on the game once more. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to send a blitz at him. It doesn't get home, but the pass is on point there to Grant to pick up 3. Second and 7 coming up. Gonna be a reverse handoff, and Wilson's gonna break free and get close to the first down mark. They're gonna mark his 3rd and inches. Austin Wilson with the 2nd carry of the game. Third and inches coming up here. Gonna be a handoff, bouncing around and gets the first down. It's gonna be Austin Wilson again. 3 for 15 so far on the day, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 here for Tampa. Good blocking there on the outside. Seeing the lineman coming across the formation to get that peeking defender, and that's enough to keep the chains moving. Church again passing it. They're going to send 4 at him. He's going to force him to spin out. Throws left side and incomplete as Church couldn't hit his mark. 2nd and 10 coming. Gonna go ahead and hand it off to Wilson, who's gonna rumble forward for a short gain. 3rd and 8 coming. Gonna pass it here again. The pass rush almost gets home, but the dot is still there. Church takes the hit and finds Coco over the top. What a pass there by Church. Wow. That's a top 10 pass I've ever seen him throw right there. Easy. Handoff, no, it's a fake, looking to flip it to his tight end who is unable to stay in bounds. Got to get that pass out quicker so he can turn up. Going to make it 2nd and 8. Going to be passing it here. Looks left side is going to be caught, stays in bounds as Wilson, first down to the 30. And the drive continues here for Church. It's going to make it 1st and 10 coming. Seven minutes left in the second. Going to pass it here again. Looking for a man. Going to go left side and wide open. Blake Grant. Touchdown for Tampa. And Church is lining him up his 2nd touchdown on that what's the word I'm looking for, on that corner route. It's making it work, making it do. 7 minutes left in the second. Extra point is coming up, and it's going to be right down Broadway. 14-3 is your score. New Jersey trying to catch up. They're going to need to do something here in this first half. Back on the field for some more action. Tampa Bay up 11 here in the second. And we'll see a return here, taking the pass to 20. Got some decent blocks. And going to take it to about the 21, 22 yard line or so. Here comes Mr. Augustus trying to turn up a little bit. Handoff here to Dolph, cutting up in no room. Going to pick up 1 yard. That's it. Pistol formation here for New Jersey, letting the clock wind down a little bit before giving it to Dolph, who cannot find anywhere to go. Averaging 5 a carry, but these last 2 carries hasn't been too fruitful, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Going to pass it here, looking for a man left side, and caught. There goes Mr. Augustus making it happen. Ryan Bandy coming through with the catch. Pass it here, right side. It's going to be caught. Turning up is Colin McDowell, picking up 5. Big body receiver right there. Need to turn up with that speed a little bit. 2nd and medium. Stretching this right side and going to be stopped in the backfield, a gain of nothing. 3rd and 10 coming up. They're trying to run game on 2nd down. It hasn't really been working too much this game. They may need to start going towards the pass on those situations, or try to get better on 1st down. Try to get up the field more, as they got to get past the 45-yard line to keep this drive alive. Going to be a shotgun set again, looking for a man. Pockets great. Going to pass that one and had Dolph, but missed the mark. That's going to make it 4th and 10 coming up. New Jersey's going to have to punt it again. That's going to get picked up around the 14-yard line or so. Great punt there by Assassin Moon. And that puts Tampa Bay back on the field, looking to extend the lead. Going to pass it here. Going to send a blitz. It doesn't get home, but the catch is made. There goes Guadiana there with the catch for a gain of 6. Going to be a handoff. There goes Banks pushing forward. First down play and going to push past the 30. Believe it was on New Jersey. So they'll go ahead and decline the penalty to the 32-yard line. They go. It's going to put Tampa Bay back on the field here. Shotgun set. Here comes Church. Going to pass it here. Looking for a man. Going to go left side. There goes Branch. First down play with that speed past midfield. And that's what he can do. That's what number 1 could do for your offense here. He's not trying to get showed up by his friend Bandy. He says he want to get some plays out here too, my man. 1st and 10 coming. Shotgun here. 2-minute warning is here. They're going to send a blitz. It almost gets home, but they're going to get it out to the big homie, Austin Wilson. It's going to make it 2nd and 5 coming up. .90 seconds left in this one, left side, and going to be dropped. That's definitely a drop right there. Blake Grant could not hang on. 3rd and medium coming. Shotgun set, passing, looking for a man, taking off to run, goes right side and caught, and Grant makes up for it, his 2nd of the game. Makes up for the drop, and Tampa Bay on top. Church with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game, and he's looking nice. Kick is up and kick is good. 21-3 is your score. Tampa Bay looking real good so far in this ball game as New Jersey's trying to find their way.
Let's go do this thing, baby. Let's go. That's what we do every day. We got a big time now. Get it on. Let's go. Let's go. What's the deal, y'all?
Once again, we gotta get it done. Me and you, baby. Me and you.
Let's go. They can't stop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All day.
Going to be returning this one, taking it past the 20 and gets stuck at the end of that play. Going to be passing it, they're taking off to run, the protection breaks down, and there goes Justin Banks for the sack. Great pass rush there. Going to make it 2nd and 20 now. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to take off and run straight into the end zone, and that's a safety. There goes bad omens. And Tampa Bay's getting the ball back again here before the end of the first half. Bad blocking sets him up for failure. And it's going to be 23-3. Oh, that's is that not Demon Jones or Bad Omens? I'm pretty sure it's Bad Omens. But Tampa Bay is going to get the ball back. Going to be taking a pass to 30. Going to be passing it here, looking left side and caught. There goes Branch, who's going to get a short gain there. Tampa's calling their timeout here. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man left side. It's gonna be caught. First down, tackled in bounds, so they'll call their second to last time out here. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Hello, left side, gonna be to midfield, and they'll call their last time out here. Blake Grant with another catch. 2nd and medium. 6 catches, 129, 2 TDs. Definitely a breakout game for him. Gonna be passing it right side and incomplete. Deflected there by Armani Taylor Davis. 3rd and 4 coming. Gonna be passing it here, taking off, throws it deep in the middle of the field and gonna throw it straight to an interception. Is gonna be number 30, Leon Kennedy. And that takes away some of the sales of a really good day there by Church, throwing it back to the defense. As we're gonna see a handoff there to Max Prime, gonna turn up and get past the 30. They'll call their timeout, see if they can get closer. Zaire Gus is coming through. Gonna pass it here. Looks like they're gonna send 3, throws it short, and that's gonna be incomplete. And that is going to be the end of the first half as we know it. 23-3 is your score. And I believe New Jersey started out with the football, so they got to give it back to Tampa, who's looking to get 30 points today. It's going to be Neil down there, and Tampa's got the ball. Let's see what they can do. Going to be taking off to run, avoids the sack, getting all that speed. He's going to go ahead and stiff arm one guy, fumbled the football, and caught by the old lineman, kicked up. How you do that? It's 1st and 10 coming up. That was nice. We got to see that replay. Nice fumble there by Kennedy. And you see right there, got kicked up right into the hands of the old lineman. What in the world is happening here with this sim? Handoff, and going to avoid the first tackle. Gets past the 45, picks up 5 right there. 2nd and medium. Be a run here, and he's going to fumble it again, and they're going to recover it again. Another old lineman, Johnny, on the spot. Dangerous moves here for DJ Church. Already threw a pick. He fumbled it twice on the very next drive. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming. Going to take off the run and get sacked again. It's going to be Jason Cash taking him down for the sack. And who's that second player there? Number 92. Going to be returned here from the 10-yard line. Here comes New Jersey coming through and taking it past the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Handoff, there goes Dolph past the 30. 10 carries, 43 yards. A respectable game up to this point with the amount of touches, but there's going to be a point where those amount of touches diminish going forward in this ball game, down 20. They're going to need to get some action from this passing attack here. One name we haven't seen is Sparrow. Gotta see what he could do here. Going to pass it here. Going to throw it right side and throws it out of bounds. Going to be 3rd and 3. Passing it, nope, handoff. Going to be Dolph again, cutting up past the 40. Another big carry there. 54 yards on the ground so far for Dolph Hustle. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Going to be a handoff. There goes Max Prime, pushing past the 1st down mark, and the ground game starting to kick a little bit here for New Jersey. We'll see if they can use that to aid them in a potential comeback here. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming. Good job there by Max to make it happen. Going to be sending a man in motion. Jordan Johnson's going to use him as a block, but it didn't really help too much. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. Handoff, pushing forward. And he's going to lose a yard as Max Prime as the run game starts to shrivel up a little bit. 3rd and 11 coming. Going to be passing it, caught, pushing forward to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here.
Okay, break.
Going to be passing it, looking for a man, goes left side and going to be caught by Jordan Johnson. And here comes New Jersey starting to turn up a little bit. All it takes is one touchdown to get back into the mix. It's going to be 1st and goal coming. Still a 3-score game as of right now, but getting back into this one, it could definitely help. 1st and goal coming. Going to be a fake it a handoff, quick pitch in, caught. It's going to be a touchdown. There goes New Jersey. Number 84 getting it in. I think that's Luca Henson, the rookie, getting it done. Beautiful drive there by the Battalion. Kick is up, kick is good. We got ourselves a 13-point ball game here. Tampa Bay trying to stave off a comeback. Their job's not done.
Let's go, man. Come on, baby. Get up. Let's go. Stay loose. Stay loose. Come on. Let's do this, man. Don't give him nothing. Come on, let's go. How's that, bro? One take. Yeah, let's go. It's game time. Every day. Let's do what we do every day. Let's go. Let's go. You're supposed to count. Let's go. It's showtime, baby.
Sending this one away. Going to be returned from the end zone. It's going to be taking a pass to 15 to 20 and going to get sit down on his head down at the 22. And it's going to be Tampa back on the field. DJ Church, the chance to close the game out if they could do right on this drive. But they're going to start with the ground game and goes for about 3. Can't be too mad at that. 2nd and 7. Second and 7 coming up here. Gonna go ahead and launch this one right side, and he's got a step, and there goes Branch over the top. Tampa Bay says they want to bring a victory home, and plays like that can make it happen. Church looking mighty fine here today. Even with the INT and the couple fumbles he's had, he's been throwing the rock. As it looks like Tampa's gonna go for the 2-pointer. Make it a 21-point ball game if possible. They're going to send Mr. Keys there to the other side of the formation, see if they can get something cooking. They're going to send a blitz, and it's going to get home, as that's going to be a sack there. And the score will remain 29-10 in favor of Tampa.
Oh, let's turn it up.
We're going to go ahead and send this one away. It's going to be a kneel down. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off here, pushing forward. Going to get about 3 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 7. Second and 7 coming up, past the middle of the field and going to be caught. 3rd and 2 coming up. And off, 1st down, and a big hole. There goes Dolph. Stiff arming the man past midfield, and he's trying to turn up a little bit, try to get his team back into this thing. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Passing it again, pocket perfect, past midfield, caught, rumble forward, 1st down play. Here comes New Jersey. 2 minutes left in the 3rd. There goes Sparrow, 3 catches, 25 yards. He's up there in the top 10 in regards to yards. So it's not like he's been slacking this season. Going to be 1st and 10 here. Shotgun set here, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Gonna be a handoff, pushing forward, and gonna get past the 30. Gonna be third and short coming up here. Gonna pass this one here, right side, and it's gonna be inside the 25-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. That's going to be the end of quarter number 3. New Jersey trying to keep themselves in it. They're going to need a good amount of scores here to make that happen. 3 touchdowns to be exact. And they'll have to do it within a span of 12 minutes if they want to get the victory, along with making sure they don't give up any points. But he's going to turn around, jump pass, going to be almost picked off by X-Pac. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Making the handoff here, looking left side, and gonna be almost picked off again by X-Pac. Couldn't hang on. Who, in my opinion, is having an underrated season. He hasn't been giving up so many big plays, honestly. He's been going up and grabbing it. He's been making plays. He's been very strong. He's obviously very fast still. Only getting bigger and better from here. 3rd and 10 coming up. Passing it. Going to turn up. Sets his feet. Goes middle of the field and a drop. That was Colin McDowell. Couldn't hang on in contact. It's going to set up 4th and 10. In my opinion, you need the touchdown. I don't think a field goal would do too much good for you. But it looks like they are going to go for it. I get it. Get as many points as you can. Try to chop it down. From the left hash, the kick is going to be as perfect as it can be. And that's going to put New Jersey back on the board here. 29-13. Down 16 points. Honestly, that's still a 2-score ball game. If you get 2 2-point conversions. I think that's what they were kind of going for. Now they could potentially tie it up.
It's game time! Boy, you see like that, brother. Let's do what we do every day. It's all like popcorn. Come on, man. It's all like popcorn. Let's rock and roll. Let's have some fun. Let's get something going now.
Going to be returning this one past the 20. And that's going to put Tampa back on the field. Essentially, any points could make it a lot more difficult, but they got to hold on to the football. They got to make sure that they're doing right by their offense as they'll go with the reverse. And he's got a lot of room. And there goes Wilson right at midfield. And he's going to push forward. 1st and 10 coming here for the Typhoon. Handoff, pushing forward, past midfield. Going to make a 2nd and 10 coming up. Stretching this left side. It's going to be another carry there by Wilson, using that speed to get about 8. Handoff again, pushing forward, finding the first down. Stiff arms one guy and rumble to the 35. Wilson starting to turn up here. And this team, like I said before, Tampa has talent. They have talent all over this offense, all over this defense. They just need to put it all together. They could be back in that mix for the playoffs. As we're going to see another handoff, there goes Banks, who's going nowhere. Actually nowhere but backwards. Jerry Philbin there with the tackle.
Once again, we got to get it out as a group. Come on, man.
Be taking off to run. Going to use that speed to get a little bit of yards there. A gain of 1. 3rd and 10 coming up. And New Jersey has a chance to get them off of the field. And off another big hole and another big play, and there goes Wilson taking it off and gonna get up in there. Big hole, gonna put the former MVP in the box. And that was the last thing you want to see. If you got a back like him with all that space and you're in front of him, chances are you're not going to touch him. It's going to be kick up and kick good. Tampa will crack 35 today.
Let's play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. It's showtime, baby. Nothing here.
Let's do this, man.
Let's go. They can't beat us straight up. Every day, let's do what we do every day. It's game time. That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. Turn it up.
Going to pass it here. 1st and 10, goes right side and going to be caught. There goes Jordan Johnson there. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, goes right side and going to be caught, stays in bounds, and the clock will continue to roll, then go out of bounds with it. 2nd and 7. Going to pass it here, looking for a man. Protection's decent. Pass left side, caught by Bandy, but going nowhere with it. Going to be 3rd and 3. This is where those ball carrier vision and agility attributes come into play for stuff like that. I've noticed that a few times. Players that may not have the highest in those marks, they're not able to like cut straight up after a catch. So gotta be mindful of those particular attributes. Those are the difference between 2-yard gains and 8-yard gains. You know what I'm saying? As we're going to see a big loss there, and Bad Omens takes him down. The 4th sack on the day here by this Tampa Bay defense. Bad Omens going to get a safety already, and he's going to go ahead and take that off. 4th and 12 coming up. Offense still on the field. Zaire Augustus needs to go up the field with this play. Looking for a man. Going to take off. He's going to do the jump pass. Yes, he is, but he's going to get hit as he throws, and that's going to put Tampa back on the field here. Austin Wilson there back. Going to go ahead and send Branch in motion and then hand it off. Got to find a little bit of a crease. Is Wilson, as he is over 100 yards rushing on 12 carries. Handoff. There goes Banks cutting up and getting about a couple. 3rd and 3 coming up. Going to get tackled in the backfield, gaining a yard, but not enough for the first. New Jersey's going to get that ball back. We're going to go ahead and cycle through. This is going to be the game tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. Huntington Beach at Toronto. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. Let me go and flick back up into it. It's going to be a big handoff, and there goes Wilson, going to push past the 25-yard line. Too easy there for the former MVP. It looks like Tampa Bay is going to win this with relative ease. A big game there by DJ Church and the gang. Tampa Bay is like, if it was this season, we would not be with the record that we are at right now. As we're going to see Wilson again rumbling forward and picking up about 9. Shotgun set here. 2.5 minutes looking for a man. Goes end zone again, and it looks like Coco dropped his second. He couldn't have had a better step than that off the tip. Stretching this left side, another big hole, and he couldn't break that tackle, but he's going to make another first down play here. Tampa trying to get 40, try to get that point differential up a little bit. They've been getting beat down pretty good this season. As they're going to push inside the 10. They're at negative 58, which is not the lowest, but it's definitely down there. That's going to help increase it a little bit. Still be in the negative by the time this game is done, but can't be too mad at it. Is going to see a handoff, big hold there by Wilson, who's going to get inside the 5. And the final 2 minutes start to trickle down. Tampa Bay trying to score again. Oh, I forgot to say, Chris Davis, a former Tampa Bay Typhoon, making the tackle his 11th against his former team. But he's been on defense a good minute, so I get it. As New Jersey stacking the line up a little bit. And they're going to hand this one off, trying to find the creases. Wilson getting to the 1-yard line, and they'll have 3rd and goal here. And I'm assuming this will be the last play of the ball game. Shotgun said, will they give Austin another one? They're going to stretch it, cutting up, trying to find a crease and going to get stuffed. And I think they'll have enough time for a field goal. That's really about it. But Tampa Bay with a great game overall. Just couldn't punch it in on that last one. I think he should have kept that one to the outside. He would have been good. But he decided to cut in. The defense had enough time to converge. 5. Will they hike it? I don't think they will. No, they will not. They're going to show a little mercy here that says, act like you've been here before. Tampa Bay secures their first victory of the season. New Jersey still looking for win number 1. It's not coming here this week, But as always, next week, as we'll see the stats in a little bit. Thanks so much for your time here for this ball game. A great start to the week as always. And my apologies, I built to click that sound on. I thought it was on for a second, but for the last portion of that game, but it's all good. We're going to keep it rolling as always. We're here. We're still rolling, and we're going to see stats here go down. You see the turnovers. Tampa Bay did win that, and they almost lost a few, but they were able to get the ball back on those recoveries, DJ Churchill, 17 for 25, 314, 4 TDs, 1 interception. Doing his thing. Zaire Augustus, 20 for 31, 191, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Longest pass of the day there by Church, 74-yarder there to Zachariah Branch, I believe. Austin Wilson, 19 for 139, 1 TD. Dolph Hustle, 76 yards for 14 carries. Good job. Max Prime, 6 for 28. Jason Banks, 3 for 13. DJ Church, 3 for 18. See right there, 2 fumbles there by Church. Broken tackle. Got those right there. And then you see right there, Austin Wilson with 2 20-yard carries. Longest carry of the game, 36 yards. Doing his thing. Church and Hustle each had a 19-yarder. Receiving wise, we'll start with Tampa. Blake Grant, 6 catches, 129, 2 TDs. Great job. Zachariah Branch, 4 for 111, 1 TD. Austin Wilson, 3 for 25. Darren Guadiana, 2 for 8. Kai Coco, 2 for 41 and 1 touchdown. Should have been 3 for like 50 and 2 TDs, but dropped that last one. You see right there, Coco and Grant had one drop. Branch had the longest catch, 74 yards. Grant had a 41-yarder TD. Can't be mad at it. And I missed the other ones here. Let me see here. Jordan Johnson, 6 for 82. Ryan Bandy, 5 for 51. Bronco Sparrow, 3 for 25. Max Prime, 2 for 6. Luca Henson, 1 for 6. Brutus Phillips, so I thought that was Brutus Phillips on the TD. It was actually the tight end here. 1 for 4 right there in the touchdown. Colin McDowell, 1 for 5. Spiderweb, 1 for 12. Drop wise, Ryan Bandy with 2. McDowell with 1. And see Jordan Johnson there doing his thing. 22-yarder. Bandy had a 21-yarder. Defense, the leading tackler will be Chris Davis with 11. ATD with 7. Mike Edwards with 6. Head Darian gets 4 along with Kyshawn Williams. Jerry Philbin with 3. Jason Cash with 2. Percy Cooper Jr. 2. Leon Kennedy with 2. Dex Doherty with 1. Robert Crone, Betcheese Jenkins, they each get 1 as well. Tackles for loss, Jerry Philbin, Cash, Edwards, and ATD each get 1. Looks like Philbin and Cash split a sack. Interception there by Leon Kennedy, doing his thing right here. Pass deflections, Kyshawn Williams 1. Looks like Kennedy's got a fumble, no recoveries here. That's all the defensive stats here. On the other side, Javon Highland there with 12, Shallow Marino with 11, Juwani Sims and X-Pac with 6, Zach Elliott, Lawrence Sands, Bad Omens with 5, Darnell Pope with 3, Justin Banks, Bobby Lee, Bill Whitman with 2, Blake Grant, Jason Banks, Darren Guadiana each with 1. Tackles for loss, Banks, Sims, and Omens gets 2. Highland and Elliott get 1. Bad Omens with 2 sacks on the day. Banks and Sims with 1. Good job there. No interceptions here. X-Pac with the sole pass deflection. Nothing else here except the safety by Bad Omens, so make sure you mark that down. And that's all the defensive stats here. Let's go to the kicking stats. Assassin Moon, perfect on the game. 2 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 1 extra points, long as a 40. Adrian Del Rio, no field goals, but perfect on extra points with 4 in a day. Punting wise, Assassin Moon averaged 42.5. Adrian Del Rio averaged 50 on 2. Kick return wise, Jason Banks 2 for 46. Melo 3 for 69. Zachariah Branch 1 for 13 on the safety punt. From return wise, Max Prime 2 for 24. Zachariah Branch 1 for 6. And we'll go into the scoring summary really quick. Kai Coco, 27-yarder to start the game. Then Tampa Bay started to turn up 3 straight scores, including a safety there by Bad Omens. Great job there. Brutus Phillips got a touchdown there for New Jersey. Branch matches it 74 yards out, going to make the play. Then Assassin Moon field goal. Austin Wilson with the game breaker there midway through the fourth to close it out. And we're going to go ahead and get set up here. We got one more game tonight, so make sure you watch out for that. HBV versus TOR. Going to beach at Toronto. Going to be a fun ride as always, but until then, we'll go ahead and talk to you later. We'll see you on Twitch. Get your giveaways and make it happen.